goodbye to Real Madrid, a genius, a friend, a brother who has made football an art. One of those players for whom Madrid fills the stadium and the world stands in front of the screen in every game. An extraordinary player for his football and human quality. One of those people I'm proud to call a friend. The Bernabeu spotlight won't turn on again to see you over the green, but Real Madrid's history books will always have you alongside the greatest. Brother, Madrid fans have only one word to dedicate to thank you.
Ramos
Wakasa.
When people to say Ramos didn't come out and they are saying these good things about a player, it tells you how great the player is. And Obia Wahe Luka Modric Biano, you won't debate or fall to write a Sergio Ramos for an seminar or can. This is a player that Wachre consistently say he is a good player. From Tottenham or Call Madrid in the first season was one of the worst seasons Onyaye or team Madrid Abako same when Omoye vote no more the worst sign of the season. He came back. Not special one he's won multiple battles. So that many battles a hitting. And for him to play for a team to say Real Madrid, and then the kind of performance I was giving, it tells you say he is truly the legend of a game, and he's paid his dues. The kind of performance football wabo Rama Real Madrid for no. Oye Real Madrid fan, and also the home play football and now Real Madrid fan. For phone one. Na check or money Chelsea last game on boy and not Chelsea for him so much qualify no. That cross for Rodrigo. Or the Corvessa go ni keke. Corvessa an assist no with outside the foot no sa cross no correct and you come back and testify say he's one of the best players almost in football. If say na me no say Madrid is still on the market and finding it very difficult to replace Toni Kroos. They should never think of getting Ubia to replace Luka Modric. Or one trauma game say but to get someone say we are replacing Luka Modric and DIABY see anytime soon. DIABY. I hear crying to me see. We will need to go back to 2 decades and I said 3 decades to get someone to say Luka Modric. For what he's been able to do for Real Madrid, I think they were paid the dues. And these are the reasons why I'm not Real Madrid. No. When the time is right for you to go, you found what Young fan Fabina, I say you know ye munimuna chero, I say ye gabi. You best in Piaka say your time is up.
He wanted to stay.
Yes, your time is up.
But I'm also focus on younger players.
Yes, it's time for Luka Modric to leave.
I'm on
more treat you for what you've been able to give to the club. Your mau treatment and your pleasant your go anymore as your mau so he wanted to stay with Real Madrid. No more 2026 World Cup we don't hang in the boot of Real Madrid. But Omojidi say almost will be ball. And the ball of this say will be no. The number 10 they see at the back of Luka Modric is waiting for Abante and Kylian Mbappe. Yama want now near the Shimu get the free some. So you need to move on.
So more just 10 of
course 10 Mbappe dia. But what say a so yentimi free some. So you move you on. No Mbappe fan just no aye adwuma. Yeah, Fanny no Mbappe to no be na and we na big teams na big teams no. Almost seeing Kitty no matter this is what we want to do. We pay your jaw kwan woko.
This is back for somebody and Sufati colony.
It's as simple as
that. 10 no, I was say bani raho.
Yama enye comfortable wearing number 10 when Sufati bench. Because who is all in the senior or you're not downful. Do anya comfortable decide ya. You move you on. We give him the number 10 days. You know a performing magic Canadian my big teams, you know, they deal with sporting decisions or not emotions. Emotions are and Castel, Sergio Ramos, Ronaldo Mustang, Comboma Real Madrid. We na big teams in the team they okumani suya Musia Sanima winning now. Give the person a befitting farewell, not encore. Menasipobia any ho or time be any ho. Then I say, Yehua, ye more treatment or sika crazy, Trianas, Yehua near Munumna because ye can't be there to say Besauko. It's not the best. So look at Modric. Yeah, you know, Kunya hair Modric in the year. Yanibaji. Nan Colano Mubano, that feel look at Modric. If you have any videos, say movie, you have a pay money other players' videos, no. It was Barbara hair, a look at Modric, and what penny use what you may find in Real Madrid. I'm not very wrong with the tactics and everything. Me, mostly, I don't get into tactics when it comes to ASR games. But I make kind of say, me run Manchester United problems in me, ebia from what Chine Kwan, me run Man U problems in me. But the person make canon and say, whoever our car say, Yanko farm or Remrano. If I can't see a Pamuni be, I am friend and Pamon. What Pamona, he scores financial loss to Manchester United, as so much musica.
Amorim.
Yes.
Kwakwade.
Amorim is not a bad coach. And per records and multiple resource say non person be back season na movie no. He wanted them to finish no metwaso, but it was their persistent pushing. And man says, okay, let me go. Now me hit team so that I fight to the end of the season and get things done. Luther, pamu Eric Ten Hag no. Now Manchester United was 7 when he sees war. No more just 4 points. Pay in the separate to from qualifying for Europe. Just 4 points. No more 7 season 8 for Manchester and Kai position in the battle. No money now. But as we speak, Manchester United was just 39 points. In previous season, Manchester United we bought 25 matches, no match 39 points, no crack team the dada. Now they have 39 points. And it tells you say they are not qualifying for Europe, and for the second time in 35 years, Manchester United ain't even qualify for Europe. A bomu pruma. No di diagro. I said last Saturday near to no. Near the diagro, near Coco J, your Cobosta me fan as a Tibaye, your group near film, I think I am qualified. Even not to Manchester United no. Manchester United are more Champions League. I want you consistent to hope, but they've been paying money as Champions League teams this year. I'm a player, as a charmer, I'm more any form of a year benefit. I'm already buying. Then answer what me for Manchester United. He's not been able to change a single thing. What me for Manchester United. When Eric Ten Hag go on, season ending, a lot of people felt to say it is time to move Eric Ten Hag on. But they decided that we still believe in him so much. Nippon to the middle of the season, they feel say, okay, now it is time for us to let him go. Now, uncle, to bring in a manager, or you fine manager in Nyoma or Yadema friend Sporting Lisbon, or building a good brand for himself and building a good CV for himself. Let's bring him in. No me coach team friend Manchester United. In the season, he was stricken and learning how to understand how Manchester United team nebo. And during that season, I'm not for any bro mu pick up BBI season no. I'm already know the team friend Manchester United pre-season. And who does that? What was the essence? Say Pamu Eric Ten Hag season here kosono. Ni enkofa Amorim mbra. The Amorim buy no. Were preventing Manchester United from entering the Champions League, Europe won't qualify, Conference League won't qualify, or Marco Trophyless. One of the worst seasons in 51 years for team and friend Manchester United. And now, financial gains are hitting Manchester United no, and no crony by. This is a Manchester United team, Pania or that team name no air to 10 year muscle because he believes or cut cost. Manchester United and Timia qualify for the UEFA Champions League. A bare 80 to 100 million Manchester United in ya.
Because Arma said you right cliff do.
Yes.
Send community qualifier.
Yes.
And for that matter, players, most of them offer the ABOU job.
Obejom come Betimiako. But now Manchester United and qualify. The says Ikaneko. Next season, Kono. Adidas and swear to Musicana so 10 million because Manchester qualify for Europe. And no your financial gains about hitting me friend Manchester United for them not being able to qualify you and non-chain. If we are for Manchester United to be able to move these players out in the Manchester United setup, if you say you are doing a critical analysis of the team, now I say, oh, Tom players, the only person that you get appreciable money for, Bruno Fernandes. He's the only one. Say Bruno Fernandes will free team and now Manchester United or more big or more to attract players, no, they can't do that again. Players who want to play in Europe, players who want to play in the Champions League, you won't be able to attract them. And if you don't attract them, how can you build back to the stage of Besauko? I'm seeing Manchester United going to that period at Liverpool. That period that Liverpool ko mua na nkoso nko na Liverpool to and the car mbe na mu John share nko ball team refer Liverpool no. That is the same part and a team refer Manchester United ever. And if they are not careful, the way they are going to suffer before they get back to their glory days no. Omo say bedu omo for Daniel Levy, he needed this trophy because me my day in the top because the coaches are no pamu omo no. He needed a trophy. So want me any trophy na say that supposed golden era for team refer Tottenham no wukwa. Because when you bring in Antonio Conte, you bring in Jose Mourinho, Nuno Espirito Santo, now we muni na no Andres Villas-Boas muni na no Pochettino mo djuma ma trophy a. Coach Ben bim na ope. So Anja ya di and yemo na baso. Ye be wura Manchester United problems me ye pa chine ko but we know man qualify the Asamaba.
But I never question hard like the way you were saying is that a man you care for Liverpool I didn't even at now how many years na Manchester kwa on G Premier League say we a team to say be Arsenal Chelsea Man City we a ball league we